Elfman was later displeased with the audio mixing of the film score. Batman was done in England by technicians who didn't care, and the non-caring showed, he stated. I'm not putting down England, because they've done gorgeous dubs there, but this particular crew elected not to. What was wrong with the music? Fuck you. That's why I don't like... Tim Burton's just dumb. I'm just putting it out there. Excuse me. Batman was one of the first films to spawn 2 soundtracks. One of them featured Elfman's score, while the other featured songs written by His Royal Badness Prince. Both were successful. Batman is the 11th studio album by Prince.
Is that official? Like,
it's an official album. Yeah.
Okay. I guess because it's his that version of the sound is just all songs produced by him. Yeah, it's got instrumental stuff as well, right?
No,
it's all the original.
All Prince songs. Yeah. It's all Prince songs.
And fantastic. The closest if you have Spotify,
it's
whatever,
a fantastic.
Wherever
album.
You get your music now.
If you ever visit me at Planet X, the comic book store I work for, there's a very good chance I'm playing this album because I pretty much start every day at work with this album.
It's a good way to start your day.
It works. It's a good album, and it's kind of on brand.
It's also His Royal Badness.
Right. It was made as cross-promotion, as Prince was on the label Warner Brothers Music at the time. The album was recorded in 6 weeks, from mid-February to late March of 1989, and Prince used 3 tracks recorded earlier, Electric Chair, Scandalous, and Vicky Waiting, originally known as Anna Waiting, named for his then-girlfriend Anna Fantastic, because my guess is he just named her that, because if you go back to our fucking Purple Rain thing, he just names people. Originally, the songs 1999 and Baby I'm a Star from earlier albums were slated to be used in the film, but Prince instead recorded an entire album's worth of material with Batman samples and lyrics. Because that's fucking Prince for you.
That's Prince. He's a weird dude.
Of the collaboration with Michael Jackson, in a Rolling Stone interview, Prince said, "Did you know that the album was supposed to be a duet between Michael Jackson and me? He is Batman and me is the Joker." Prince would have sung funk songs for the villains, while Michael Jackson would have sung ballads for the heroes. This never came to fruition, as Jackson was busy with the Bad World Tour and signed with Epic Records, while the film was a Warner Brothers production.
That would have been a very, very interesting record.
It would have. In the album's liner notes, the lyrics for each song are associated with one of the characters in the film. The Future and Scandalous are credited as Batman, while Electric Chair, Partyman, and Trust are credited to the Joker, with Prince crediting himself with 2 lines in Trust. Yeah, he's not crediting himself as writing the song, he's crediting the characters. Vicky Waiting is sung from the perspective of Bruce Wayne, while Lemon Crush comes from Vicky Vale. The 2 characters share the duet, The Arms of Orion.
No Bob Lagoon songs? Come on!
No, afraid not.
Come on.
And also the duet was also done with Sheena Easton in real life.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Bat Dance. Let's face it, that's all you wanted to talk about.
Fuck yeah!
Whose lyrics are comprised mostly of samples from the film, is credited to all aforementioned parties, as well as Gemini, Prince's Batman-centric alter ego that resembles the villain Two-Face, Prince on the right half and Joker on the left. Bat Dance was a last-minute replacement for a brooding track titled Dance with the Devil, which Prince felt was too dark. Incidentally, although Dance with the Devil remains unreleased, some of the lyrics appear in the album's liner notes. Bat Dance is almost 2 songs in one, a chaotic, mechanical dance beat that changes gears into a slinky, funky groove before changing back for the song's conclusion. The track is an amalgam of many musical ideas of Prince's at the time. Elements from at least 7 songs, some unreleased, were incorporated into Bat Dance. 200 Balloons, We Got the Power, House in Order, Rave Unto the Joy Fantastic, The Future, and Electric Chair. So if you listen to a lot of those songs, yeah, you absolutely hear Bat Dance in there.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm more of a party man.
Sure.
Guy myself, but Bat Dance is...
Bat Dance is just classic.
Fucking Bat Dance.
The Party Man is a great one, but we actually got to hear that.
Yeah.
In the movie. You don't get to hear no Bat Dance, although I think it is in the end credits.
Yeah.
The song reached number 1 in the U.S., becoming Prince's 4th American number 1 single, and his first to achieve the feat of topping all 3 American charts since his song Kiss in 1986. The song is credited with bringing Prince back into the public eye, and with the Gemini character changing his overall style going forward. Marketing. It's hard to explain this. Leading up to the release of the movie, Anton first came up with an idea of just showing the bat signal as the teaser poster. This, as well as coinciding with Batman's 50th anniversary, created the second round of Batmania. over $750 million worth of merchandise was sold.
Jesus Christ.
Cult filmmaker and comic book writer Kevin Smith remembered, that summer was huge. You couldn't turn around without seeing the Bat single somewhere. People were cutting it into their fucking heads. It was just the summer of Batman, and if you were a comic book fan, it was pretty hot. It's Kevin Smith for you.
That's taken directly from Evening With, wasn't it?
That was. I didn't even realize that until I watched that moment today. I was like, holy shit, that's where that quote came from. All right.
That's where that
works.
We're going to watch that after we're done this.
Oh, absolutely. But it's absolutely true, though, because I remember that summer, and Jesus fucking Christ, you could not see the Bat signal somewhere.
You know what the weirdest...
And it was awesome.
The weirdest...
By the way, I have the toy of the Batmobile somewhere in this house.
The weirdest thing I can remember from this whole thing was the Diet Coke commercial.
That was for Batman Returns.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll get there next week.
Okay, I thought it was for this one.
Because that commercial is amazing. No, because it has Catwoman in it.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Okay. We'll get to that next week, because I do want to talk about that, because that might be one of the weirdest commercials I've ever seen.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's next week. Okay.
Yeah. During production, Peters, seeing all the backlash with the casting of Michael Keaton, rushed the first film trailer that played in thousands of theaters across during Christmas. It was simply an assemblage of scenes without music, but created enormous anticipation for the film, with the audiences clapping and cheering. Hachette Book Group USA published the novelization of Batman, written by Craig Shaw Gardner. It remained on the New York Times bestseller list throughout June of 1989. I have it over there.
So when Kevin Smith says it was the summer of Batman, when the novelization of the... Because novelizations come out for every movie, but they're not...
No.
They're nothing,
No
right?
one cares. No one
cares.
No.
So the fact that the novelization for this movie was on the New York Times bestseller list...
is ridiculous. Yeah, I've got a copy of it. It's actually really good.
What is so novelization of a movie, is that more or less just the script in a novel sense?
Yes
like
and no.
Written as a novel
It
instead
is.
of a film?
It is, but like the writer themselves do a expansion of it. So like they'll. I mean, Batman is pretty damn straightforward. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
But I did read, and if I ever find, I think I still have it. If I ever find it, it's yours. You'll love it. Is I have the novelization for the Cable Guy.
Yeah.
And it expands so much on the storyline, you're not going to fucking believe it. Like, I know so much about those characters.
Because of the book.
Because of the book. And there's no reason I should know any of this shit.
The only novelization I ever bought was the novelization for the remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
I do not know.
I got Predator 2, so I can't say shit.
Yeah.
Anyway, I do like novelizations. I really do.
Yeah.
I hopefully will get a chance to read Batman Returns before next week. Batman became the fastest film ever, at the time, to earn $100 million, reaching it in 11 days.
Oh, how far we've come.
Inflation's a bitch.
Yeah.
10 days plus late-night previews. The film closed on December 14th, 1989, with a final gross of $251.2 million in North America and $160.15 million internationally, totaling $411.35 million. Almost $900 million. I already did this.
Yeah.
I didn't realize I'd put it in later, but whatever. Almost $900 million.
That's a lot of fucking money for 1989, man.
And was the highest-grossing film based on a DC comic book until 2008's The Dark Knight. The film's gross is the 66th highest ever in North America.
For this one.
Yeah, it's the 66th.
And I think Dark Knight is like up in the top 10s, maybe.
Yeah, but this is the 66th highest ever.
Yeah.
Batman was criticized by some for being too dark, but nonetheless received positive reviews from critics. Roger Ebert. I'm going to try as many as I can to just keep throwing Siskel and Ebert in here, because I like them and it's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Roger Ebert was highly impressed with the production design, but claimed Batman is a triumph of design over style and over substance. A great-looking movie with a plot you can't care much about. He also called the film a depressing experience. Well, I don't agree with that. I mean, style over substance? Sure. Depressing? Not so much. His reviewing partner, Gene Siskel, disagreed, describing the film as having a refreshingly adult approach with performances, direction, and set design that draws you into a psychological world.
Because it's not kiddie, right?
No,
like, he's like, they made a comic book movie for adults.
Kind of.
I
mean, if you look at it now, as an adult, you still go, yeah, it's still the 66 Batman, it's just everything's darker.
And also, like, I could show this to my kid. Like,
yeah.
It's not gonna...
Well, I was fucking, 89? How old was I? After my birthday, so I was 7.
Yeah.
I saw it.
You can show a 7-year-old this movie today.
Yeah.
Like they're not gonna.
No, I mean
maybe there's some of the Joker stuff. Like
it might be a little bit too gruesome, and he curses once. That's about it.
Yeah.
So the legacy of this film, I cut this down significantly because there's a lot, but
because we're already in an hour, we haven't talked about the film.
Anton Furst and Peter Young won the Academy Award for Best Art Direction, while Nicholson was nominated for the Golden Globe Award for Best Actor, Musical Comedy.
He should have won the Oscar.
He should have.
Fuck the Golden Globe. He should have won the Oscar.
He should have, but I should have looked it up that year, but he wasn't even nominated, and he should have won. I don't even know who won, but he should have. And he should have won Best Actor, not Supporting, because he's in this movie more.
He's in this movie more than Batman.
At the end of the month, I will show you the times of Batman's actual appearances on screen in all of the films. The success of Batman prompted Warner Brothers Animation to create the acclaimed Batman the Animated Series, as a result beginning the long-running DC animated universe, and helped establish the modern-day superhero film genre. You have no fucking idea.
You're welcome, everybody.
Yeah, really. This movie is responsible for everything that we have now as far as comic book films. Executive producer Benjamin Melniker and Michael Uslan filed a breach of contract lawsuit in Los Angeles Superior County Court on March 26, 1992. Melniker and Uslan claimed to be the victims of a sinister campaign of fraud and coercion that has cheated them out of continuing involvement in the production of Batman and its sequels. We were denied proper credits and deprived any financial rewards for our indispensable creative contributions to the success of Batman. A Superior Court judge rejected the lawsuit. Total revenues of Batman have topped $2 billion. With Uslan claiming to have not seen a penny more than that since our net profit participation has proved worthless. Warner Brothers offered the pair an out-of-court payoff, a sum described by Melniker and Uslan's attorney as 2 popcorns and 2 Cokes. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know how to help you. They seem to be okay with it now, because they were on the documentaries and shit, so I guess they're okay.
Time heals most wounds.
I guess so. Although, $2 billion... I'd want a piece of that.
Yes.
If I were them, they kind of helped this going. I'd want a piece of $2 billion.
1%.
Yeah, I'll take 1. I'm not greedy. Hell, you know what? I'll take half of 1. How's that? I'm good with that.
I'll take 0.5% of $2 billion.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, that's a metric fuck ton of money to me. Burton admitted he was annoyed with the publicity. Here we go. With various problems during filming.
Don't like being famous.
Burton called it torture, the worst period of my life. Oh, fucking woe is me. As well as stating, I liked parts of it, but the whole movie is mainly boring to me. It's okay, but it was more of a cultural phenomenon than a great movie. He also wasn't enthusiastic about how Prince's songs were used in the film. As time is distanced from...
Come here!
Yeah.
What's wrong with you? Artsy-fartsy weirdo!
As time has distanced him from the stressful production of the film, he has become more favorable of it. Oh, you're only more favorable of your most successful film? Eat a dick. Fucking asshole. I don't like Tim Burton.
But we're gonna cover so many Tim Burtons on this movie on this show.
And I'm not kidding. I don't like most of them. So this is gonna be interesting.
That's true.
That is very true. Jack Nicholson has said that what made the Joker one of his favorite roles of his own was that it allowed him so much creative freedom. Yeah, he just basically got to be Jack for the whole movie. Just do what you want to do.
Just be you when in makeup.
In Nicholson's view, while most character roles have specific traits to which an actor has to stay true, the Joker's specific trait is that he's unpredictable, meaning that he was able to do whatever he wanted and still stay true to the character. Yeah, basically this is Jack Nicholson mugging. The whole fucking movie he's mugging.
Even when he's just Jack Napier.
He's still mugging. And it's awesome.
Yeah.
Like, oh god, he's so amazing. In an interview with About.com, Christopher Nolan, director of the Dark Knight trilogy, described the film as a brilliant film, visionary, and extraordinary idiosyncratic.
Thank you.
Well, yeah. I mean, Christopher Nolan took the tone for his entire trilogy.
He also saved Batman.
He did. Film commentator Scott Mendelson noted in 2009 the continuing impact that Batman has had in the film industry, including the increasing importance of opening weekend box office receipts, the narrowing window between the film's debut and its video release that caused the demise of second-run movie theaters, the accelerated acquisition of pre-existing pre-sold properties for film adaptations that could be readily leveraged for merchandising tie-ins, the primacy of the MPAA PG-13 as the target rating for film producers, and more offbeat, non-traditional casting opportunities for genre films. So basically, all of what I just mumbled through there is what this film has done. Basically, it has created the modern comic book blockbuster. That's what this movie did.
You're welcome, Disney.
Pretty much, yeah.